Okay, this is question 7. I'm going to do question 8 also, but in a different video because otherwise the file's too big. I'll leave the question on here. You won't be able to see it, but I've got my notes so I can see the questions when we go further down. So the first question is you have to show v squared equals u squared minus 4ag on a vertical circle. Okay, so at B we have the kinetic energy is equal to a half u squared. Okay, which is at the bottom of the circle. At A, which is at the top, we have the kinetic energy is equal to a half mv squared, but the potential energy is mg times the height, so mg times the height, which is 2a. Okay, and so these have got to be equal because of conservation of energy, so therefore a half u squared equals a half v squared plus 2 mag. M's cancel, I'm going to times through by 2, and that gives me u squared equals v squared plus 4ag. And so therefore v squared equals u squared minus 4ag, which is what they've asked you. Now it also says for question B, you're supposed to find u in terms of G and A, and it gives you the tensions. Okay, so it says that the tension in A over the tension at B is 2/5. Okay, in the ratio of 2 to 5, and so we can write these down. Okay, so I can say that 5 TA equals 2 TB, TA being the tension in the top. Okay, so our acceleration caused by the resultant force acting down is the mass plus the tension. Okay, so the tension is mv squared over r minus mg, and the tension at B is u squared over r plus mg. Okay, and I can substitute these back into there, so that gives me 5 times mv squared over r minus mg equals 2 u squared over r plus mg. Don't forget r is a, so I could say that that was a instead of r radius, and so that gives me 5 v squared minus 5, not mg, is equal to 2 mu squared over a plus 2 mg. Okay, again I'm going to get rid of the m's. Okay, and I know that v squared is u squared minus 4ag, so I've got 5 over a u squared minus 4ag minus 5g equals 2 u squared over a plus 2g. Okay, and so this gives me 5 u squared over a minus 20g minus 5g equals 2u squared over a plus 2g. So if I rearrange this, I get 3 u squared over a is 27g. So u squared is 27 over 3 ag. Therefore u, this is 9. Square root of 9 is 3 root ag. Okay. The next bit, C, is to find the ratio u to v. Okay, so I know what u is, and I know that v squared equals u squared minus 4ag from earlier on. So I know u, so I know that this is equal to 9ag, which is what this is here. I'm just substituting in there, minus 4ag, which is 5ag. Therefore v is equal to root 5 root AG. Now I've separated them out there purely and simple because I'm looking for a ratio. Okay, so therefore U to V is equal to U was 3 root AG, V is root 5 root AG. Those two obviously cancel, and you get root 3 to root 5. Okay, so that's question number 7 on vertical circles.